Okay, so we might have run into a bit of a conundrum. So I was doing thieving, I think it was, and then I was doing crafting, which I have been doing a bit of crafting. Um, Actually, quite a lot. I do have everything. Hang on, where are we? I do have all the orbs. I bought them quite cheaply. So when I've done all the orbs, I'm done with crafting, basically. I bought them for like 1.5k, and now I actually sold a few for like 2.1. And so now I'm getting the staffs, and that's all fine and dandy. But the plan was Scorpia, and then so I was doing Scorpia, and then I don't know why I was like, well, I actually never got the elemental pet, the Chaos Ellie, and so I wanted to try this new method. It's I don't know, not sure. It's like, is it a new method? Who knows? Basically, you can use a pretty nice safe spot, and ooh, we do need to go in. So actually, let me start with, well, I will go in. Let me just, like, you know what, I can show the method, because this is something that could be used on. See, this guy is looking at me. Let's be ready to log out. So let's get up here to the Chaos Elemental. So I'm like, okay, I can do this quite quickly. So far I've done, where are we? Collection logs, Chaos Ellie. I got everything apart from the pet, even got the D pick, 7 D-longs at 200 kills. That's pretty decent. And I will show you how. So let's see here. So my spot is right here with this yeah, this guy is always a bit annoying. So let's just first show, so this location, you can see it here, that's me. One of my alts using the horn, and then also a switch with the Ursine Chainmace. I will show how that works. And what else? Oh yeah, so this is the guys who are doing most of the DPS. So I'm actually gonna log out. Boom, just, or why would I log out? Okay, I'm not going, yes, okay, hang on. I will log out, because I'm gonna log into the other alt here. I just zoom in and show where I'm logging out on the Obby account. So this is the alt that does the pulling of the Chaos Ellie. So at this gate, let's count it. Hello, let's count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Why are we not counting from this tree? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so at 7, from the tree to the west side. This is the safe spot. And so now what we need to do is we need to pull the Chaos Elemental. And I'm gonna log in over yonder. I will show you where, let's see here. So on this account, now I'm logging in. This is where I want to get the kills. You can see on the top left, top right corner here. I'm gonna run around. The spawn of the Chaos Elemental is to the west side of the Rogue's Castle here. So he should be here. And yeah, okay, so it's here. So I'm keeping one slot open. So he uses his like disarm attack more, so you take less damage. Basically, I'm just pulling him all the way down here. Boom, 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 across here. And you do this for each and every kill. Then you go here. Here you can take one hit, switch that off, and then we can walk like an Egyptian over to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you know where the spot is, at the stop sign. And when he's here, the guys on this side, boop, boop, they won't be aggroed. So I will put up sun, and okay, I'm gonna click there just for now. This guy is usually on follow. So he's gonna start attacking and he won't get aggro. So right now over here, I'm not getting aggro, but I'm also not hitting, right? So right now we're set up to start this kill. So I'm gonna do the spec. Usually, you know what? I'm not even thinking. Okay, so never mind everything I just did. So usually, okay, so this is like the scout or the thing that I think people are missing. See, I can actually hit him because I did the Warhammer spec. Usually I will just stand around like this and then you wait for it to hit and then you use the horns, right? But you only need to do the half kill on your account. So what you should be doing is you do the horn spec on your main, switch to the mace, and then you hit him with the mace. So if you zoom in here, you can see this little guy, he's horn specking, and then he's hitting once with the mace. And he can do that all the way up to 125 damage. Well, below 125 damage. So you see horn spec, mace, boom. And even without the mace, he can still keep hitting it until 125 damage. And as long as you're below that for the alt, then it's fine. And then you can start macing with the other guy or horn specking. And there you go, right? So let's do another kill with it being a bit more cleanly. So over here I will follow, pick up the loot, run over, get to the starting point. Then I'm over here, running to the spawn. And when you get this down, I mean, this is quite nice. Anyhow, I found this to be quite fun to do, so I've been doing this instead. And you know, you do get killed here sometimes. I did get scouted from being in the clan chat. I think the guy actually tried to kill me. He did get stuck in his sweatpants, like he just got tangled up in something. So he didn't actually get either me or any of my ults, which is kind of funny. But good try. So now I'm just like dragging him all the way over there. He can get stuck on the bunch of stuff. You know that if you've done any safe spotting for Chaos Ellie before. Can get a bit annoying. Like right now, I'm not sure. Did he get stuck? Seems like it. No, he's there. He's just a bit slow, you know, and sometimes that's what you are. A bit slow. So right now, over here, I'm just waiting. Boom, I'm gonna click it. Actually, I'm just gonna put on my prayers. And then I'm gonna zoom in so you can see what happens here. So alt is horn specking, macing, hit, horn specking, macing, hit, horn specking, macing, hit. And then I can start specking on the other guy so I get more hits. One more, maybe with the spec. Boom. Okay, so this is quite quick as you can see. And then when you get it down, I mean, it's not that bad. And then now I'm just auto-attacking with the other guy here. So yeah, no drop. This is sort of putting a wrench in my whole plan for life on this account. But it's a pretty nice way of killing the Chaos Ellie. Because, you know, it's tough to hit him with one attack. But it works, and you don't have to waste any ranged experience, which is also a bonus. So I think, okay, let's see here. We're gonna grab him. So this is what I'm doing, and it's like the reason why I'm like, I actually want to do crafting is because of the bank. It's just a nice situation to be in, to have that bank spot. But I'm also not sure, like, what am I going to use that for? Another thing that I started doing is actually leveling up farming. It's like one of those skills that I've just had it at 69 forever because I was like not planning on maxing. But now that I am planning on maxing, I need to start practicing. Yes, I am practicing farming, apparently. So that's happening. Let's see here. Let's do one more kill. So as you can tell, this is like, it's a pretty damn good method. And you can be where, if you want to do like, I think you might get away with more, you might make more damage if you're doing with the Obby Maul and Circle Neck, but it's a sort of a gamble too, because it's so slow that, you know, I think the kills might be faster with the Dragon Warhammer. then again, I don't know. This is just what I'm doing. So, boom, and another one. Nice, a 1. Um, yeah, so I'm not sure if we're gonna camp this. I mean, I think I should get the pet quite soon, hopefully, but you never know. See, I should be hitting him with this guy all the time. See, there we go. And we get a nice little drop. And now that we have that drop, some piece of shit here is going to know that I'm doing this, and then they're gonna tell their little sweatpant friend to come get me. So let's go! Okay. Boom. So, yeah, we'll see when I get the pet. Obviously, the kills are quite quick, which is nice. But yeah, I think other than that, you know, I'm sort of missing doing the clues. I haven't done any clues really in a little bit, so I think I might do a few mediums, because, I mean, it's a bit, to me, kind of buying the eclectic implinks and doing the mediums like that way, it's a bit of a cheating method, but there are really no rules to do clues, so who cares? You know what? We're not gonna stay in the same bank as last video. Let's grab another one. You know, one of my favorite ones is actually, hang on, what am I doing? Let's just do, we can do the Hunter Guild. So yeah, I think getting these PVM pets is more rewarding than like a skilling pet or anything. But I will be doing some Chaos LE. It's summer right now, so I'm not playing the game that much, but I think it's nice to just like hang out. I did get some moral support on the crafting at home, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm botting. No, I'm actually not botting, but I paid my wife to. No, actually, I've done most of this myself, apart from everything that's been botted on this account. Just kidding. I actually tried. The only time I tried botting was when I was like maybe 13 years old, and I put in a. I can actually. So my idea was, this was the idea, because I was so afraid, and this is my like epic botting adventure. 13 years old. So I had the idea that if I just record a simple gameplay loop of capturing, I think it was up here. Let's turn off these. I think it was up here, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try with, hang on, what's this fishing spot? Where is, no, it wasn't even. Okay, so it wasn't even salmon. It was shrimp. So, dude, you know what it was? It was anchovies. So all the way down here, I downloaded some, probably off of LimeWire, a like botting script or a screen recorder script that would just mimic your clicks and stuff. But I did one grave mistake, and this was me like I'm gonna get banned. My like 20k is gonna be gone forever. But I want to bot because I want to get fishing. So I recorded me with this whole screen recorder thing, getting some shrimps and anchovy, I guess. And then I would do like this whole like walk around, like look at the map, maybe like drop one of them, you know, and then eventually going to the bank and then back. And then I pressed pause. But you know what the big mistake was? I have been moving around the camera. And do you think that got reset after me like closing the loop of that recording? No. So I had my guy just like running around because like it started from this angle and then, you know, never worked. And yeah, from that point on, I never never did any botting. But at least I tried, you know, you can always try. And fishing honestly was my first 99, which is also why it sits so low right now, because I remember I got it on my main account, and this was like I can't remember what year. This is like when, can you imagine like these old guys, which is basically what's happening now, like, oh, what year did I get 99 fishing? That's actually a bit weird. But anyways, I think it was like 2008 or something. And I spent the whole summer. I fished lobsters, monkfish, and shark, and some salmon and trout, like barb fishing. But basically, dude, it was pretty bad. I spent the whole summer, and after that, that was my first 99er. Then I didn't get the one forever. I stopped playing. But this was like me. I was so fucking happy with that cape. And back then, people didn't. I mean, obviously, people had 99s, but they were way less common than they are now, and it was a bit of street cred to to have a cape. Um, and then I was like, oh, I can't believe it's an untrimmed. But it was nice to have, and I remember I was like, when I did the obvious whole 99 fishing party at the fishing guild, um, with all my friends, big party, and I had just been able to afford a Bandos God Sword, and I think tassets, and that was like my outfit for. This guy is following us. That was basically the look for um, the fishing fishing party. Dude, I spent the whole, like, imagine you're full, like when you're like, I don't know how, I wasn't that old or that young either. I was like maybe 14, 15, can't remember. That's like one of my summers basically spent in here. And I'm not sure, I wasn't even like exploring like, oh, what's the best fishing XP per hour. I'm like, I'm gonna get fucking all the lobsters in the world and I'm gonna sell them and make millions. Because my goal was I'm gonna buy a blue Halloween mask. And then I actually did. And then I sold that one and bought a Santa hat, I think, with all my fishing money. But yeah, this was it. Whole summer in here. And now it's summer again. And I'm fucking 35 years old. And we're still at the fishing guild. Isn't that, I don't know, maybe it's not sad. Maybe, hey, I'm not actually 35. I'm not 35 yet, okay? Anyhow, so that's the plan for now. Chaos Ellie, these are the stats of today. We are looking kind of nice. So, like, it's a pain for me to start fishing, but I do kind of enjoy it, but it's so slow. I mean, Slayer obviously was pretty bad, but I don't know, fishing, rune crafting. Like crafting is alright because it's quite fast. Like I did 2 levels yesterday. Um, just But dude, this heat wave we're in right now, I can't be inside, you can't be outside. It's yeah, I don't know what to do. But for some reason, I've killed like 200 of the Chaos Ellie, and that's what we're gonna keep doing. I want this pet. It's one of those pets that are like, it's not that big of a flex, but it's nice to have. Um, so, and after that, we need to get back to where is he? Scorpio. 699. Still, I don't think I got any more kills. But this is definitely possible. Okay, so now I'm going, and let's see if no, nothing but, there was something I was thinking about. Oh yes, you know what? So I have a lot of dark totems, and congratulations to me. Yes, I know. Thank you. Um, and I also have them on my alt. And there's a method where you can do Scoto on without overheads, but you have to tick eat a lot. So it's basically like fire cape. So it's definitely possible, obviously, but it's also a bit of a gamble because it's tough and it takes a lot of effort. It's like a 30-minute kill with full focus. I did realize, so the guy who did it, shout out to you. I'm not gonna well, okay, it's Inquisidaddy. So there you go. Congrats. He got like 5 KC and he spent like maybe 10 totems. So really good job. He figured out a nice way to do the method, but it just takes time and it's tough. It's hard. But I think I'm not sure, dude. Did you use? You can like if you're watching, maybe put a comment in. I'm not sure if you, because what you should be doing is you should grab a Slayer task and have the Greater Demon Slayer task. Then you can get more damage, right? I'm not sure if you did that, but if you didn't, then that would make the kill easier. So hopefully he didn't do that and still managed to get the KC, and then that makes it easier for me. They are, however, updating the kill room, or the kill room, the room where you kill Skoro. So that's also a bit iffy. Like if they do that now and they nerf the whole method without knowing it, that's gonna be a bit annoying. But anyways, that's like on my list to try and get some KC there, and I will probably trial it in another account first, like go in without overheads and try and, because basically you're using thralls and I think the suffering, but Ring of Suffering that is, and also some actual suffering. Yeah, that's it for this little update. And Kubernetes. Um, hang on, we're just gonna. I've done this before, dude. Well, you can. Um, he doesn't understand. He does understand. See, just pay it forward. Pay it forward. Okay. Bye bye.